What's poppin'? It's the bad guy RedZoneRocket, live from the 910. But you know I'm putting on for the 251. Get at me.
What got you into rapping?
Um, my pops had a collection of CDs when I was younger, and I used to always get into them and just listen. I listened to the Tupac CDs had more than anything. But and then I started listening to music and Rap City and all that stuff was coming on 106 at Park and all that. So I think I had wrote my first rap. I was like 8, but I didn't record until like 13. But music had always been my thing. Like just listening to music, I was always getting into CDs and getting out of CDs and stuff like that. So, but yeah, and then the rest was history after that.
Yeah, who was your main influence for music?
Main influence. Well, everybody wanted to be Wayne back in the day, so I would have to get at the Wayne. But as far as I think more so now, I be looking at people's work ethic and just like personalities and how they conduct themselves and carry themselves and what they stand for and what they don't stand for. So like, since I started like kind of creating my own little buzz and stuff like that. But yeah, so as far as influence, yeah, I would say Wayne influenced me.
If you can work with anybody right now, who would it be?
Ooh, anybody right now? That's tough. Right now, I would say it would be either Zay Hardaway, MG and Let, or Dirty Tay.
Where do you see your music at in the next couple of years? Do you see it changing anytime soon?
I feel like it's a change, but everything always come back full circle. You know what I'm saying? Even with fashion, everything we wear, like we wore that before. Like when we was growing up, jersey was the big thing, and then jerseys back and stuff like that. We just wear them a little smaller. So I feel like it will change, but. And then, the artists that's on top now might not be the ones on top, you know what I'm saying, in the next 2-3 years. So they're just going to keep coming. It's just going to keep changing and keep changing. New people, new faces going to come in. They're younger. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, tell me a little bit about your music, like the feel of it.
Man, I would say I'm like more like a vibe creator. It's just kind of like a vibe thing with me. I be doing like a lot of personal stuff and stuff like that. So like my music coming based off like people dealing with people so much. Like I ain't no dope boy, nothing like that. You feel me? So I just kind of, something everybody can relate to because you're dealing with people every day. Emotions and stuff like that. But I keep it on the more so of how can I say this? Not on the R&B stuff like that. More like in the street poetic way, I guess you can say. But and my music go over people's heads a lot of times though, because like I said, my influence is Wayne. A lot of stuff Wayne said went over a lot of people's head like that. So. Yeah, my rap ain't for no dummies, man. Ain't no for no dummies. You gotta listen in, what I'm saying.
Tell me about your next upcoming project. I know you've been working on it.
Oh, Currency in Motion. I'm stamping that my best project yet today. That's gonna be the biggest thing coming out October. And I'm really excited about it though. I feel like I put a lot of work in coming back from overseas in Iraq, and a lot of them songs I was writing and had to rewrite it. I wasn't feeling it, come back in here, and then I was still got in the slump when I first came back because I couldn't really get the sound I wanted to get. And then the next time I came back to the studio, I was on point, and then when I made my mind up like Currency in Motion and what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because people, it come from the origin of poetry in motion. They say like poetry in motion in basketball is something nice to see. You know what I'm saying? So I say, currency in motion. When that money in motion, everything's smooth. You know what I'm saying? When that money going around, everything's smooth. So currency in motion. Be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be crazy.
Okay, tell me how the military has affected your music.
Man, just from being able to try to travel and stuff like that, it's been coming so many times. I wanted to go down to South by Southwest and stuff like that, but just having to do stuff with the job, it would just hold me back and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm definitely working on a plan, to change that. So yeah, I'm gonna let everything else take care of itself. I'm just gonna keep grinding with the music though, and then whatever fall in place.
Okay, who do you feel is up next also in music?
So there's a lot of people brewing. Man, I'm just hoping that somebody, I can't even answer. I'm just hoping that somebody out of Alabama. For sure. Like, they got them boys out in Mobile doing their thing, stuff like that. But if we can get somebody out of Alabama, yeah. To be like that big dog, like we need somebody to go to baby status, like, you know what I'm saying? That type status.
You don't really hear a lot of people coming out of Alabama. Who are some of the people that you know that you think will make a big impression on the music scene?
Well, you already got no Kevin Rollo. They global. They starting to get global now. You know what I'm saying? So It's just a lot of people don't be understanding they lingo because they country boys, you know what I'm saying, down that way. But man, RP Dope, you know, he was the one who was setting the scene. He really had the blueprint, everything mapped out. But once they took him, you know, they kind of like shook things back up for other people in there. But honestly, MGM let he and him, Maserati Duke, and Zay Hardaway, they gonna probably be the next three up for sure. So they already linked in. They been around Baby and stuff like that. So I mean, that's what it's gonna be. You know, got TLE Cinco doing his thing up that way, and then you got all the people out of my city doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole lot of us in the city that's some heavy hitters that I can stamp, and I will go behind that say like, yeah, they can do their thing. But it's just about staying consistent and kind of keep networking. I feel like we done got better as a city, like promoting each other, trying to do a thing. Because at first there was a lot of tension. Everybody wanted to build lists, who top 5, and I ain't never get caught up in none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm always the humble guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do this shit for the underdogs at the end of the day. You feel me? Yeah, it's the bad guy, RedZoneRocket. You know what I'm saying? Look out for that currency in motion. RPG swag, RPJ 2 times, RP Rumbo, you know what I'm saying? RPKG, you know what I'm saying? Look your boy up on Instagram, at RedZoneRocket. Look me up on Twitter at RedZoneRocket, Facebook RedZoneRocket. You feel me? So, hey, just stay tuned. It's going up from here, DBGOD. You already know what's happening. Squad!